Hello everyone and welcome to, well, the first one-shot that we're going to have on the channel for quite a while. I used to do one-shots all the time and dropped to doing lots of Let's Play series, but because Solasta Crown of the Magister has been on my watch list for quite a while, when it came across I figured it would be worth giving it a go and seeing if there was interest to run a proper campaign of it. Now, there is a lot of customization in this game. So if you're not familiar with it, it's based on the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rule set. At least I'm pretty certain it's the 5th edition. It tries to be as faithful to the rule set as it can be, while still keeping a decent level of gameplay. Competitor to Baldur's Gate? Probably. We're going to jump in and we're going to spend a little bit of time checking it out. We could go through and generate characters, but for the purpose of this one shot, we're just going to go with the ones that we have generated, the pre-gens, so to speak. So we're going to take Maewyn Ulfborn. He'll come in because we need a fighter. Along with a fighter, we're going to have a wizard. So Niala Wildwind. We're going to need a rogue. So Anton Whitesail, Halflings of the Caribbean, and after that I feel like we're going to need some kind of healing. So let's go for a Paladin. I'm assuming you know how to cast a healing spell. In terms of the difficulty, we can put it in story mode to drop the difficulty down. Authentic mode tries to keep it faithful to the tabletop rules, and then it can get harder from that. But we're going to keep with what we have. Ooh, right. Just so both lines are visible, with the leftmost barely visible. Well, the leftmost is barely visible for me. It's probably a bit easier for you to see. It's all down to the gamut of the monitor. So I'll keep it as is. Now, I am pretty much going into this blind. Other than having watched some footage in the past, there's not a great deal that I know about this.
Before the Cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure.
Let's go with evil god.
The Cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manacalon, they called it, and twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Well, if there's treasure over there, it's definitely where we're going to go. It's the year 1024 after the Cataclysm. New states have arisen around the Badlands and crave its treasures. A newly discovered road offers safe route into the ruined heart of the Empire from the Principality of Masgarth, upsetting the balance of power. The Legacy Council is formed to ensure that this knowledge is shared. It issues a call for agents to explore the Badlands in its name. Adventurers flock to Caer Kiflin, and the Principality's capital and the home of the Council. Four strangers meet, and the grave keeps Karsk close to the Council's chamber. That sounds like a pub. It is a pub.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late.
Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit, relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale. If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I may go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Looks like you've been waiting here a while.
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I was making my way here when 3 bandits leapt out of the bushes with crossbows. They dragged me off to some decrepit prison and tossed me in a filthy cell that smelled of rat piss. Don't know what was holding the place up.
Kind of makes you wonder why they wouldn't just shoot him. But here we go. Playing the origin stories. So, escape the bandits' prison. Got a character sheet up here. And yeah, find a way out. Now, the tutorial is on for this. We'll be able to find out how to play. Left click destination. Can't make it there. You'll get the forbidden sign. Right click to move the camera. Great. So we can spin it around. Well, generally speaking, looting the room is what we want to do. So it'd be nice to see if there's anything worth having a look at. I don't think there is going to be anything though. We have the journal down here in the bottom right, which will give us more information on current objectives. And the log lists our current objective immediately above it. Okay, well, we know we're on our way out, so we don't need to follow up with that any further. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but that's fine. To crawl through a hole, get to the other side. Yeah, you can better use Q and E to rotate the camera as well. And we'll automatically kneel as appropriate. Okay, great. We can center on the character. All right, yeah. So we can actually use Wasad to move the camera around as well. Let's have a look in here. It's a torch. That's going to go in our hand. We'll smack someone upside the head with that. Now, the question is, which way is going to be best for us to go? It doesn't look like there's anything there, so we'll carry on down here. Press an Alt to highlight various items. That's good. Just in case you were about to miss it. And interactive elements are already highlighted. Various icons will give us a clue for what's needed. Well, that's just going to be moving it. So yeah, let's give it a nudge. That's pretty impressive, actually. Right, now we're through on the other side. It looks like we've got some verticality. Could we just climb? Yes, we can just climb. Verticality is supposed to be pretty important in this game. Simply click on the destination and depending on your strength, you'll be able to jump across. Great. Character with strength below 15 and no proficiency cannot jump far enough to reach. Okay, so the critical path is always going to be available, but if you've got enough ability, you can potentially take shortcuts. A healing potion. I'm sure that will come in useful. Cautious character is stealthy and more aware of hidden objects and creatures. Well, we can't do anything with that at the moment. Let's head back the other way, and we'll come around. Elliot. It's a little bit close to the edge there. I think I'd go slightly differently. No path to destination. Can we push this across? There we go. Well, let's go nudge that out. That's probably so you can get at it from a different direction and get that health potion. Yeah, and that just opens it up so you can come through this way if you wanted. Push the unstable wall on top of the bandits. So there's an unstable wall here. And there's bandits down below. While these poor unsuspecting fools are going to be in for a bit of a surprise. Did not want to start the day off with murder. But there you go. Looting and inventory management. Equipment and light sources must be placed in appropriate slots. Everything you carry affects your weight. Ooh. So there's a proper weight gauge in the inventory screen. That's going to be important. Yeah, there's your encumbrance. Oh, I like this. We will take everything. What did we get? Nothing that we really want to put in other than our equipment. So yeah, we'll keep everything as it is. Cool, and we can switch across to our equipped light source if we wanted. Well, let's open the door. And return to the pub.
Nice move, that trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear.
This council needs to get organized. They have no right to keep us waiting like this.
The council is likely busy with important matters of state, and we are not, so have patience. I have a tale to tell as well. I too was attacked, but I put an end to my enemies with blood and pain.
Blood and pain!
Let's hear it then. Don't be shy.
Alright, it looks like escaping the wolves isn't exactly going to be a thing. We're already in combat and we have to fight. So, moving to a point in the yellow area, use your main action to dash. Dash doubles the maximum movement for the turn. However, you cannot use your action to attack or cast a spell. Okay. So if we wanted to back off, then we can. Getting rid of the wolves. I mean, it'd be really nice to get to a point where they're going to have to come at me one by one. They're not going to get an attack of opportunity if I move now, so... Oh, that's no good. I think that's pretty much all we can do right now. So we've done all 6 of our movement. There's no dashing option, so yeah, it's... That's not good. Did I mention not good? To attack an enemy, use your default weapon, mouse over them, left click. You can also cast an attack spell or switch weapon configurations. Try to shove an enemy back or down, select shove. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. So we're going to shove you. Push away. Oh dear. Yeah, that definitely fell to its death. We can still move away, but I think it'll get an attack of opportunity if we do. So it's probably not worth it. We don't need to use second wind, so let's just finish off there. Okay, dodging will use our main action and give them disadvantage on their rolls. It's not worth us doing that. We're just going to carry on shoving. Right, just the one left. You have messed with the wrong fighter. I mean, we could have just probably stabbed them right from the start, but it's so much more satisfying pushing things off bridges. sure if we really need to push that rock, but... Ooh, hello. To avoid an opportunity attack, you can use disengage. Okay. So that stops us actually attacking, but allows us to move away. That's a greyback wolf. So yeah, let's proceed. We'll come around here. Oh, all right. Destructible terrain.
What a bunch of namby-pambies.
I'm not sure if we really
You're
got
lucky you weren't
the...
attacked by Sorax.
Shut
The
your
wolf
gob
head
or I'll
from
shut
that.
it for you.
The Badlands are thick with them. Shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them. Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Foreshadowing.
Oh, come on.
You'll see.
So, anyway,
Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real. And not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality. Bullshit. I travelled here from the east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path, because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into Stygian darkness. Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, this is why you don't leave the main trail. Okay, this is going to teach us about lighting. We'll explore deep, dark places without natural light. It makes exploration and combat harder, especially for characters without the ability to see in the dark. You can equip torches and cast light spells to reveal your environment for the group. You can light flammable items. In fact, let's just have a look back here. Yeah, so... in terms of the setup, yeah, it's either torch or spell. Yeah, torches and holders, or interacting them with the holding a torch or a flaming spell or cantrip fireball. Okay. Well, if we're going to need to
Blessed
light
are the
our way,
Lightbringers.
let's get the torch out. We'll get these lit.
Let there be light.
We rolled so badly on that.
Hideout. The Malador is unmistakable.
There's no way a 6 would succeed on that. They've just written the word orc in front of the totem. That's what they've done. We've actually injured ourselves slightly. Maybe I should use the healing potion. But I suppose this is still technically the tutorial, so it's unlikely to kill us off at this point. Ah. Use a potion found in nearby loot to heal up. Yeah, I mean, there's everything there. So this would be 2d4 plus 2, which is way too much. 1d8 healing is probably going to be enough. Got lucky on that roll, healing 5 hit points from a 1d8.
There they are. Discretion is clearly the better part of valor in this instance.
I guess we're going to be dropping into cautious mode. So, maximum stealth. Now, they're really not paying much attention, but still better that we're nice and careful. Giving us another escape route. It doesn't look like there's anything we'd want to loot down there, and taking on 4 of them would probably be tricky. What spells have we got? We got some, but spell slots are always going to be at a premium. We could probably change off cautious mode, but I want to wait until we're definitely far away. Oh, looks like we have a little bonfire down here. Can we hop on down? Yeah, we can climb down this.
No other means of egress is apparent. Fine. I shall wait until they go. These creatures do hunt, right?
Cover hit points, special abilities and spells. You must take a long rest. To do so, you need to gather your party around a safe place and have 1 ration of food per member of the party. Many spellcasters know more spells than they can recall at a given time. Prepared spells represent those they have. Okay. Let's hop in and have a look at the various spells we have. So, Shadow Armor. Oh, assuming we would pick them. Oh yeah, you can only do this after a long rest. Okay.
Yeah.
So when the rest is complete, recover all hit points and half your hit dice maximum. Nice and straightforward. Start the long rest. Okay. Prepare the spells. Do I care about... We don't have any allies, so let's do Detect Magic instead. Ooh, or maybe... Yeah, we've got the cantrips automatically, it's just these that we need to pick. So let's validate that. Just in case we need to get our hands dirty. Ah, not this
I
time.
would have slept so close to a horde of orcs. Orcs have a very distinctive stink.
I'm beginning to think Lord Karen might be a mythical creature.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have a good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
Come on now, don't be a killjoy. We all sang for our supper. Your turn.
Fine. You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it, because you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
And this is where we'll learn about the stealth mechanics and probably backstabbing and everything roguish. Okay, enter the fort. Nice, straightforward objective. Use cautious mode to move stealthily. Enemies can hear you if they cross your noise circle. Depends on your armor and your stealth skill. Ooh. Remain in cautious mode for the whole duration of the mission. You've got to make a stealth check if you attempt an object interaction while within hearing range of an enemy, such as opening a door or chest, or even pickpocketing. I like this mechanic. Oh, look at that. We get footsteps and everything. Yeah, we can change perspective just fine. Thieves' tools? Perfect.
Liam, always thoughtful.
Looks like we have a little entryway over here. That guard up on top isn't going to spot us. I think it's straight on through. There's not much else we've got going on in here. Yeah, lock picking. Okay. To try picking the lock, mouse over it. If you select your whole party, the most skilled person will be chosen. Now at 15, that's a decent roll. Let's come in here. Hopefully there's going to be no one around. We do have a guard over there. Let's swing around this side, a bit further away from him. Don't mind me, mister. Or other person. I'm just like sneaking around in plain sight. Okay, now we've got to find the treasure room. Ooh, what's this over here? Some angry violets. Flower is named after a famous wizard. Amazing. Well, it's got value to it. Up and in we go.
Hold it. A trap.
Okay. Disarming traps time. This should be straightforward for us. Hopefully, it goes well. Yeah, 16. That's a decent roll.
I'm seeing a trap.
Okay, gotta disarm the trap and pick the lock. Open it up. What do we got? There's the heirloom. And some money. Wow, 19 gold is a decent amount. Now it looks like we've got to get out.
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam, what are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
Sometimes in the course of your adventure, some non-player characters may become critical. This means if you let them die, the game is over. You attack an enemy while undetected, you gain the advantage of surprise. This means you have the advantage in the roll to hit, and your opponent cannot react before their next turn. If you're a rogue, your attack will be a sneak attack, dealing additional damage. So we're gonna have to try and get behind and do something. We could shoot him. Wow. Sniper Elite.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Let's go with Burden.
Depends on who's asking.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
Ah, so you're real then?
So you're not a mythical creature after all?
Unlike, say, a sober adventurer?
Might we ask a bit more about this quest of yours, sir, if you please?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Let's find out a little bit about
Are we going to work for you?
if we're
Not
working
exactly,
for
no.
him.
I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
Okay. How about the
We
Legacy
hear
Council
this is a mission
itself?
for the council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Moraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple, but you know, politics. The council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
All right. I think we know enough.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
So
We should go, don't you think?
let's get sworn in.
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Hurry up and wait. The story of my life.
Right. And with that, I think it's probably a good point for us to finish off. This has been a pretty cool introduction to the way the engine works, the character styles, and the general mechanics of this. If you have enjoyed this, please do drop a comment down below and let me know if you want to see more. I'm very tempted to run a campaign of it, but it probably would take a bit of time, as with all RPGs. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when episodes go live in the future. Otherwise, I'll see you soon.